Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. And today we're going to be doing some more Archipelago. Because it's just... I mean, at this point, there's just so many games available for it that it just doesn't really get old. Because if I get tired of playing one game randomized, I can just play a different game randomized. And randomizers are always kind of a little fresh. So yeah, it's just really good. Really glad I discovered this. So we're gonna be doing another 3-game randomizer here. Of course, Super Metroid is thrown in the mix just because I really enjoyed playing it. I think it really works well with Archipelago and randomizers, and yeah, it's good. We're also throwing in Hollow Knight because I've been doing a bunch of that recently on my own, randomized and stuff. So I'm much more familiar with it now. I don't think we'll have too many issues. And finally, Final Fantasy V Career Day, which is not publicly available for Archipelago. You have to go through the Discord if you want to play that. But Final Fantasy V is one of my favorite JRPGs. And it's good. I mean, well, you're gonna see. I like as a randomizer, it's not too bad. I mean, you start with like the airship, so you can just kind of fly around. And if you're unfamiliar with Final Fantasy V, there's like multiple worlds, and we kind of unlock those as we go based on certain checks that we're gonna get. So yeah, I mean, we are gonna experience most likely quite a bit of Final Fantasy V as far as like bosses and locations. So it's an odd mix, but basically Super Metroid's like always included for me now, and I really am into Hollow Knight right now, so I wanted to do that, but then I also wanted a third game, and I wanted something I haven't shown before, so Final Fantasy V. That's the collection. Let's start with Hollow Knight. As you can see here, we've got a custom skin. This is Daughter of Hollow Nest, where you get to play as like young hornet. So we don't have Silk Song, but we can at least pretend. Alright, so I've done now several standalone Hollow Knight randomizer runs. Not as part of Archipelago. And so I'm no expert or anything, but I'm at least familiar with the game and how it can work with a randomizer. Charm Knot. So we have randomized quite a bit. Obviously, all the stuff you'd expect to be randomized is randomized, such as charms and shops and progression items, things like that. We also have grubs randomized, stags randomized, maps randomized. Most things. The only things that aren't randomized are like these geo rocks, lore tablets, soul totems. Just some stuff that I don't find particularly interesting to randomize into the pool. Because especially with Archipelago, like, I don't know. Having your buddy play, like, Link to the Past and he opens a chest and he gets a lore tablet for you is not great. I think, alright, so our goal for this one, I actually set, normally it defaults to any goal, so the fastest way to complete it then is just get the 3 Dreamers, which are also randomized into the pool. So once you have all 3 Dreamers, you go to the Temple of the Black Egg, and you kill the Hollow Knight, and that's the game. But I have said it now. I wanted a longer run. I want this to be an endurance, kind of really explore the whole world. So I've set it to Radiance. So we have to get kind of the true ending.
Papa nada.
All right, Mantis Claw is available for sale for $376. That's pretty good. Getting early claws, very good. And so we have our nice little tracker there in the lower right, telling us where things are. So it's in yellow, which I guess means that we can acquire it. We just need currency. So there's that. We'll pop in here, Grubfather, just to see like what grubs are gonna get for us. Grubs are randomized, so we can't really seek them out specifically, but it's good to know because sometimes you can purchase them, and we'll see. So Vengeful Spirit at 8 grubs, we definitely want to get that. Desolate Dives at 16. That's annoying. Time level 4 is whatever. Energy Tank, whatever. Yoichi Bow, whatever. So, yeah, pretty much Desolate Dive at 16. Sort of annoying. But we'll do what we can. I mean, chances are we're going to end up with at least 16 grubs. I mean, it would be unusual for us to not get that throughout the course of this. Dream Nail for 30. All right. That's a nice early get. We don't have to worry about. Do want to accumulate wealth, though. Get our claw. Whoop. So for some reason, the Archipelago randomizer for this doesn't allow you to change or randomize your starting location. No matter what, you always start at King's Pass. But, my last few normal randomizer runs, I've just set it to be random start, and it's worked out. I mean, it worked out okay for me. You can certainly set the settings for Hollow Knight Randomizer to be fairly brutal. No, I didn't want to do that. Fuck. Just want to do a quick little... so there's a lot of settings in the Archipelago one for this, of like what types of skips you want to be included in the logic. So like that right there was an enemy pogo skip. Normally you cannot get up here without claw or monarch wings, like by default. But if you just do that little pogo skip and get up here right at the start, and now we have Howling Wraiths. Now, I think the only one that I did set to be, like, potentially required is enemy pogo skips. Because for the most part, I'm somewhat confident in my ability to just do those. And I probably could have turned on some other skips, like background object pogo, and... I don't know. There was a bunch of them. But I didn't want, like, Dark Room's logic, where you have to go through dark rooms without the lantern, maybe. So, we're fine. Now we have Howling Wraiths, which is great. I do like this skin, though. Pretty nice. Ooh. And we get an energy tank. Yeah, I don't tend to like to start with Super Metroid just because it's... If you don't get anything for yourself, very easy to be BK'd within like 3 checks. 3 or 4 checks. So Salubra, right here. We could technically get up there with Shade Skip, which is where you die right here to these guys, creating a shade. And then you come back here and you pogo off of your own shade to get up there. The annoying part is, though, that if I die at this point, I'd have to walk back a decent ways. It's just not worth the effort at the moment. We'll get there eventually, once we get Claw. Some essence. Because Whispering Roots are also randomized. And... you know, essence, much like grubs, it's kind of hit or miss. We may need a lot of essence. We may need practically no essence. So we won't really know till we get over to the resting grounds and find out. But we always need money, so we'll get that. Dash slash, but I cannot dash. So I just always have this kind of route for Forgotten Crossroads that I do at the start. I make sure to get Sly as a merchant. And I grab, you know, a couple of these grub locations and stuff. I do make the trek all the way up here at the start, because this is another grub location. And since grubs are randomized, it could be anything. Even a grub. It's not a grub. And good money as well. Super missile. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. With that all in hand, we can take on False Knight. Shouldn't be too tough, especially with Howling Wraiths. Actually, he's pretty much never tough. Yeah. I like, again, custom animations. For some of the skins, so she's got like kind of her twirly string, you know, silk kind of animation there. It's great. And he's just gonna fuck. Okay, so we may not get anything good off him. We got Grub. Whatever. Like I said, we need grub, so it's fine for now. We also get this chest, a second grub. Okay. And we can go up to the ancestral mound and get a couple more checks. Don't think we can get all of them. Another E-Tank. Okay, well, we'll be quite healthy. Actually, if I go back and get the claw, we can get all the checks. Which I should be able to purchase. Sounds like a grub to me. And for the moment, we care about our little grub friends. So, there you go. Okay. So yeah, I'm almost certain we cannot kill a Balder with Howling Wraiths. Yeah, it's just not gonna... No, that won't happen. So, alright, let's, fuck. Go. Teleport out of there. Okay, let's check, no, I don't want to be distracted from my mission here. I want to buy the claw.
Bapanada.
Done. Okay, now we don't have to worry. We have the claw. But now we're gonna check Sly. A grub for 27, missiles for 50, fragile greed, more grubs. 300 geo for 310 geo. That's basically just a donation, I guess. Yeah, it's a donation to Sly. 200 essence though, if we need essence. It's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna snag the missiles just while we're here. And now we can go back to the ancestral mound. Real quick. Just to grab this. 4th tablet for Final Fantasy V. So to proceed into the final zone, the final world, the interdimensional void or whatever in Final Fantasy V, we need all 4 tablets. So that's 1 of 4. Pretty good. Okay, from here, obviously, we can do a goodly amount. Because we got Claw, which is great. I don't think we can... No, I don't think we can get into Green Path the normal way. Ooh. Stop it. Did I kill that flyer? No. I get this fly. Ugh, so close. This one's annoying because it doesn't like charge at you, it just kind of listlessly follows you. Fuck. There you go. And an extra charm notch. Very good. We could do the Brooding Moloch, I suppose. Just for the sake of one check. Yeah, I mean, we can probably switch to Final Fantasy V, because there's a decent amount to do there right at the start. Just a good number of checks, and that will almost certainly give us, like, power bombs for Super Metroid, and then we can just do that for a good bit. Fuck. Fucker. Got him. Yeah, with Howling Wraiths, that is a lot easier of a fight compared to unupgraded. And some essence. I hope we need some essence. Alright, I mean, so we have the map mod, which will show us essentially everything we can do at this point with our current progression items. And this usually does not include like skips that you could potentially do. This is just kind of base logic. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff lit up. We can do quite a bit. It looks like we can get into Green Path. I'm not quite sure the way that we're getting into Green Path. Through the fungal waste? Yes, I believe that is correct. So we'd be going here, down this way, over this way, up this way, and into Green Path, and then we can do most of Green Path. Yeah, Flaw opens up a good amount. It's a very nice thing at the start. But I think we're going to switch over to Final Fantasy V for a moment. Alright, let's play some Final Fantasy V. Okay, we have some palette swaps present. I wasn't aware of that. Must be a new setting they put on. Or is it a palette? Yeah, it's it's definitely palette swap. Okay, wow. The default settings definitely have changed. Yeah, okay, that's... So, before you started... I mean, you always started with all 4 characters. That's how it works. But before, you only started with one job. And that was it. Now, each of your 4 gets a job. I don't know if I like that. I like the one job and then really working your way up. Because now it's like, if you get some good rolls at the start, you really don't care if you ever get any other jobs. We already got red mages, we got ninjas. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Okay. Anyways. Oh, it's not letting me close out of the menu. I wonder if you have to have 4 different jobs at all times? Is that the default setting now? Okay, I don't think that should be the default setting. That's sort of weird. But anywho. So at the start, we're basically just going around. and getting a lot of like the free easy checks. So any castles and towns that just have empty open chests, we're gonna get equipment. We're gonna be getting, you know, various magic, blue magic, or black magic, white magic, stuff like that. We may get jobs, brawl abilities. So you get job abilities. And presumably stuff for other people's other games as well. Well, we'll see. There you go. Arc item. 8,000 gil, arc item. I'm sure you're curious, as am I, what exactly I'm picking up. So that was Hollow Nest Seal, Missile, and Super Missile. We probably could have started with this game just because there's quite a few like rapid checks at the start here. These 3 games, if it was like 3 people playing synchronously, be kind of an odd choice. Just because Super Metroid is like really short. Hollow Knight can be really short, but not really with the settings we put in. Oh, I didn't even know you could go in here. It's funny. So we just picked up King's Idol, Lifeblood Cocoon Large, Deep Nest Map, and then we got Dark Shock Blue Magic. There's a lot of blue magic in the game that's been randomized. Until we get a way to use blue magic, it's kind of pointless. So there's that. And I'm certain I'm missing some check somewhere. I thought there's maybe like a hidden something or other. Maybe not. I'm certain I'm missing a check here. But for now, we'll move on. So like I said, you start with the airship. So we can go anywhere in the first world here. First thing we're going to hit up is the Pirate's Cove. Just because there's a few more free checks here. Some more super missiles. Whoops. So you have the option at any time to turn encounters on or off. If you turn encounters on, you will get an encounter every step. Because it's assumed that if you're turning encounters on, it's because you'd want to grind for some reason. Chicken knife, nice. And we got the God Tuner, which is kind of useless. I think that's it here. There's no other checks. So I really like that system, because then it's like, okay, if I want to do random battles, boom, I get all the random battles I want. I don't have to run back and forth and waste time. Like, I just do battles. But then most of the time, you don't want to do random battles, and you don't have to. So I like that system a lot. Okay. We could pop into some other towns, castles. We'll pop into here. Cool. Because there's a few more things. what the correct... Yeah, alright. But if you press the wrong button, it also kicks you out. Missiles. Summon level 5. A dagger. Missiles. Magic sword level 3. That's not bad. Geo chest crystal peak. So I assume that's Geo. And I think that's it. So that was that. Shops are randomized. So wall rings, drinks, knife, yada yada. Battle axe, white robe, cursed ring, yeah. It's good to check all shops, because you never know. More missiles. Love song, charm song. Assassin dagger. That's pretty good. Can't afford it. Can't really afford anything, to be honest. Also, golem as a summon. There you go. The equipment setup. Wanderer's journal. There's other things. Conjure ability. And drain sword magic. Okay, so for abilities, we could do... So we have Brawl as an ability, if we wanted to go that way. Conjure, though, randomly call an Esper with no MP cost. That could be really good. Probably Ninja. Let's throw Brawl on. And do it that way. Dancer. I don't know. Maybe Magic Sword. Although he doesn't have a sword. So maybe that's better on Red Mage. Yeah, let's do it that way. And you will take Conjure. And then the Hunter, I don't know, maybe also Conjure at the moment. He does have the chicken knife, though. Okay. That's all well and good. So let's go over to the Wind Shrine, which is going to be your first sort of dungeon stop. And I think we'll do a little bit of grinding. Got Fire 3 sword magic, which is really nice. So let's just do a little bit of grinding real quick. Get a feel for how tough we are here. Yeah, chicken knife. Chicken knife is basically going to solo everything at the moment. I probably don't have to grind much. But yeah, we can just fast forward and silence. Okay, I'm holding down. Yeah, I'm holding down the... Never mind. Okay. Stop it. I'm holding down the run button. Stop running away. 508 damage, dude. We don't need to do shit. Yeah, alright. Okay, oh, right, I gotta turn off encounters. We'll be fine for quite a while. Let's heal up. Okay, so we get Mimic ability. Excalibur. Holy shit. Oh, shit. Who can use Excalibur? No one? No, no one. Are you really telling... No, why? Okay. I guess there's just limits. Now for Lena, it seems to be defaulting to knives instead of brawlings, I suppose. Ice 2 Black Magic. And bosses, I believe, should be randomized. Yep, they are. But, again, Chicken Knife. Yeah, fucking Chicken Knife. Normally, Chicken Knife is a weapon that is empowered the more times you have run away from battles. So, you know, if you kind of work on it and run away from many, many battles, it can be quite obscene. This one seems to just, like, default it to a certain number of battles you run away from or something. So it's just crazy right from the start. That's a very good early pickup. There we got Knife, Defender, Sword, Lumina Robe, X Magic, which is really good. White Wind, Blue Magic, which is really good, and Hammer, Blue Magic. But we can't use Blue Magic. Okay, so with that, then we're gonna pop over to this sort of second dungeon area you'd go to, which is the ship graveyard. So we're gonna pop over here. This will be a random boss. Minotauros. No, Lena. Oh, Chicken Knife makes you randomly run. Oh, okay. I've almost never used Chicken Knife, so... yeah, he can't even use that. Conjure. Ineffective. Perfect. Ow. There you go. Holy, the magic of strength. We gained Sildra Esper. Wow. That's... what a weird coincidence. Catch a few Z's. Alright, we're good. Just kind of another location with a decent amount of checks that you're going to want to do. But you're also not going to want to miss any checks here. More missiles. So, hold on. Because the last time I did Final Fantasy V, I missed a check here. And then I was never able to come back. And I don't know where the check I missed is. So we just need to be vigilant. Hollowness Seal. Psych Sword Magic. Yeah. Just trying to make sure. More missiles. Boy, oh boy, we have an abundance. More Z's that we don't need. There is a tracker for this, if we want. Definitely won't need it for a little bit. Another hollowness seal. Oh boy. Alright, so again, I feel like I've missed this check. The same check, because... Let me just... Okay, that can't be correct. Ship graveyard. Okay. So, right, it's the one... You jump on a rock, and then it makes other rocks appear? This is... I vaguely recall this mechanism. I guarantee you this is not going to be worth jack shit. Like, you really think we're going to get, like, Monarch Wings or something? Or Speed Booster? From this bullshit? Hell no. But I want to just cement this in my mind for future runs. A coward to go all the way back through. Oh, you have to press A on that rock, and then it'll do this. And we got super missiles. I'm okay with super missiles. It could have been a lot worse than that. Okay, now I know. Now it's in my head. Still no power bombs. That's really the one thing I've been waiting on. Switch over to Super Metroid. But we have another random boss battle to do. Yeah, I wonder how that logically makes sense there. And we have Galura. I cannot run. I'm aware. We have Ice 2. Solid. Ooh. Very nice. Boom. Dude, we're like kind of a glass cannon at the moment. Pretty good. And we got Ifrit's Fire. Okay, so you need that specifically for the library to finish that. Alright, so next would probably be going up the mountain there. We could pop into just a few other places. Not that I know where all checks are, by the way. I do not have this game memorized, as we just saw with that super missile. Shops... Maneater... I mean, there's plenty of stuff, but... who's got money? It's more like you check now and then you kind of like remember if you need to come back for things. I'll buy some pence. I don't think anything is checked here. Hub has all the pianos, but we're not gonna need all the pianos, so... Royal Waterways map, useless. And we definitely don't want that. Okay. There's gonna be dagger. Even though the log said it was 100 gil. I don't know what to believe. Mithril hammer. Alright. And Wanderer's Journal. Alright. Yeah, let's head up the mountain, I suppose. Which isn't a great deal of checks. But there's sort of a general kind of order of bosses and stuff you want to take on. We're kind of punching above our weight class at the moment, but still we're kind of fragile. 12,000 gil is nice. Break sword magic. Don't really want to step on any of these. I don't think I have any antidotes. Probably should have saved. What do we got? Gilgamesh 1. Okay. Boom. Done. Chicken knife. White level 6. And love song. And I'm poisoned for no reason whatsoever. Well, you're just gonna have to suffer through it. And that's all the checks here anyways. Okay. As I said, not too many checks here. Well, now it doesn't matter, I guess. Can't die from poison out of combat. Alright, I mean, there's quite, yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit we can still do here. In World 1. Obviously, plenty of little miscellaneous checks we can do. That aren't even boss battles. But, God. After that would probably be... I mean, we can check in on the Tycoon Meteor. I think there's a check or two there. Down here, vaguely... So, there you go. Battle Axe. And then here, we grab that. And Biblos. He survived a hit from the chicken knife. This is questionable. And we just healed him. Will he survive 2 hits from the chicken knife? Nope, I'm charmed. That's pretty bad. I probably should have hit Galoo. Well, don't ice to him then. I got nothing. I again should have hit Galoo. But maybe Galoof will just... Nope. Okay. That's great. Oh God, all our hopes and dreams. Nope. Magic hammer? Oh, thread. It's potentially still okay, as long as he dies. There you go. Well, that was, Submarine key. Perfect. Yeah, that's not an early game battle. I think I always forget that. This location is right at the start, but yeah. Let's pop into a town real quick. But we won, and we got the submarine key, which is a progression item. So can't be too upset. I think the one you're supposed to do is this meteor. Also, can I save at some point? Feel better. Yada 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 yada, and Tyrannosaurus almost killed Galoof, but didn't kill okay, killed Butts. Oh god. Oh god, is this really? This is not this high level of a battle, but we just got smoked. Okay, now I'm a little less sure of myself. That's weird, because I feel like the library is pretty soon. I think maybe I just need to grind? But hitting me for 1300, that's not great. We have the submarine key, which might be... Oh, it's a steamship key. Right, yeah, submarine key is not used for a while. But we could poke our head into the library. Although I don't think there's any checks up here. X-Fight ability. Holy shit. Now you're speaking my language. X-Fight with chicken knife? Alright, so there, if you don't have Ifrit's fire, you'll be blocked and you can't go forward. But we do have it, so we're all good. Hide ability. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, that's that. No, okay, I don't remember how you get that other chest. Well, we'll see if we can take on the boss. X-Fight with chicken knife? I mean, how could we possibly lose? Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Spread the love a little bit. Perfect. Well, all we have is ice, which isn't great, as you can imagine. Conjure. Yeah, perfect. I think it conjures an Esper you have available, which right now, that's really good. Conjure. Oh no, butts. No, okay, we're okay. We're okay. Pretty good. X-Fight chicken knife is absurd at this point. Okay, done. Yeah, that was good XP. And we got bracelet. Okay, that's good. I feel like maybe I can take on the Tyrannosaurus. I feel emboldened. I feel cocky. Let's give it a shot. After I save, of course. I mean, all we have to do is get Galoof in there with an X fight, and it's probably done. Yeah, okay. I mean, he didn't hit Galoof. Boom. 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 Done. Okay. And our animal's ability. Okay. Pretty good. I mean, we're in pretty good shape. I think there's like one check we can snag here somewhere. I don't know if it's in a house or not. Probably not. Oh, there it is. I think that's like it. I don't think there's any other stuff in the wild here. Yeah, I mean, eventually we'll turn on the tracker just so we can be positive about all the little things we're missing. There's a good amount of checks in this castle, though. That normally would be quite scary without... if we had encounters on. But we're okay. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to go in here. Yeah, because normally this little area here is filled with really tough enemies. Holy White Magic, Wanderer's Journal, Howling Cliffs map, useless. Super missiles. Still no power bombs, but we've gotten a shit ton of missiles. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have saved before we take on the Shiva fight here. But what's the worst that could happen? Liquid Flame. Easy. Dead. I mean, it's insane. Like, we got very lucky. Very lucky. Chicken Knife X Fight is the dream combo. Red level 3, Mithril Shield. Both kinda meh, I guess. Red level 3 is okay for now, because we have a red mage there. Okay. Let's switch over to Super Metroid for kind of the end of the video. I don't know if we'll be able to get more than 3 or 4 checks without bombs or power bombs, but in the first video, at least, I like to show all 3 games. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's funny, like, how much Super Metroid I've been playing lately. Because when you can beat it, like, normally in, like, an hour and a half or 2 hours, you kind of can just play it a lot. And you can sort of just get better and better at it. I sort of see, like, how speedrunners operate, you know? For a game that you really enjoy, and you kind of just enjoy that sense of, like, meta progression, of just seeing yourself get better and better at the game and improving your time and things like that, and you know, it just becomes like kind of rote, but also kind of enjoyable. I don't know. I would never want to be a speedrunner, especially for a game like Super Metroid, which is just stacked. You know, I mean, that's one of the most popular speedrunning games out there. But I can understand it a little better than I used to. Alright, fuck it. Yeah. I mean, my, like, best time now, which still, like, I'm not routing or anything. It puts me in, like, the 1200s or something of submitted Super Metroid times. So I'm certainly not great. But that's the, like, if you really love Super Metroid and you just do it day in, day out, yeah, I mean, you would just kind of improve. Grub Song. Got Defender's Crest. We got a Grub. Now we can get, like, one more check. Like, legitimately, like, I don't know a way to get any other checks beyond this without bombs or power bombs. The other night I was doing this, we were doing something with Archipelago, a group of, like, 3 of us. It was supposed to be 4, we set it up for 4, the 4th guy didn't even show up. And then, you know, the other 2 guys were playing games that, like, they'd never played before. Like, it was just a disaster from the start. And I had picked Super Metroid, of course. And I didn't even get, like, they didn't get any checks whatsoever for, like, half an hour. So I did this, like, I got my first few checks. And then I just kind of had to sit here for, like, half an hour. And then I got missiles, so I could get, like, one more check. And then I had to sit there for, like, another half hour. And I was, I looked at, like, Pop Tracker just to see if that had any sort of thoughts about, oh, you actually could, like, no, there's nothing. The whole map was just red squares of nothing. Because you can't, you need some form of bomb. So, chances are we're not going to get that form of bomb right here. Oh, super missiles. So that is it for Super Metroid for the moment. It is kind of annoying. It's the single biggest, like, BK of the run that I've found. But usually, oh yeah, so the Alcatraz escape. Initially, I thought this was like, oh my god, this is the hardest trick in the book. But then the other night when I was just sitting here for like an hour, that's mostly what I did, was just practice the Alcatraz escape. So I got that down reasonably well now. Because practice makes perfect. But yeah, you need bombs to move past here. You need bombs to get the other check down south there. You need power bombs to do the gauntlet up there. With super missiles, you can go over to the right from the start, but then you need power bombs to either go to the moat or down below into Brinstar. So yeah, this is where Super Metroid ends, without bombs of some kind. Or speed booster or screw attack. Either of those would also work. Okay. But we got that part done. Like, if I had, I don't know. I mean, because you could get up here with, and if you had power bombs, you could do the gauntlet. But if you had power bombs, I mean, you would just go on the Brinstar and stuff. But I did practice this as well, which I also previously thought was ridiculously difficult. So it's funny when you just sit there with nothing else to do. You get good at certain things. Alright, anyways, that's going to do it for this first video. Plenty more to come, though. Certainly Hollow Knight, going for the Radiance ending is going to take some time. And Final Fantasy V. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of checks in that game. If you're curious about the check counts, Hollow Knight technically has 632, but that is quite misleading, because that number includes every like Geo Rock, like every possible thing that could be randomized. I don't know why they do it that way, but that's the way they do it. So a good number of those are checks that are not randomized, like Geo Rock. So when I hit a Geo Rock, it's going to say in the log that, oh, Mangg found his Geo Rock at Geo Rock. Meaning that if it were randomized, it could have been a different item, but since it's not, it's a Geo Rock. So that's included in the check count, but yeah, really the true number for this run is probably more like 300 or so. Final Fantasy V has 362 checks, so again, that is a hefty amount. And Super Metroid has 100. So for Final Fantasy V, we've actually already found 71 checks. We're 19% of the way done with Final Fantasy V. It's not too bad. And actually, Super Metroid, we found 5 checks, and that's already a higher percentage than Hollow Knight. But not really, because, you know. Alright, good stuff. My name is Mangg. Games you've been watching have been Hollow Knight, Final Fantasy V, and Super Metroid. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.